sophomore here at Bradford, I would like to thank the veterans that are in attendance today. Your service and sacrifices for our country help to preserve the many freedoms we enjoy every day. From the battlefield or in office, you have honorably served by protecting your families, comrades, our borders, and the great country of the United States, which we all get to call home. Thank you to everyone for being here today to help us celebrate Veterans Day. That as we conduct our celebration today, that everyone remains respectful throughout the entirety of the assembly. Veterans Day is a special day we celebrate to honor all the men and women who have served our great country in the United States Armed Forces. This celebration came to be in 1954, replacing Armistice Day. Armistice Day marked the end of World War I and was established to honor those who served in the war. In 1945, a World War II veteran named Raymond Weeks had the idea to expand Armistice Day to celebrate all who have served, not just those in World War I. Later, a U.S. representative proposed a bill that would change Armistice Day to Veterans Day. President Eisenhower signed this bill in 1954, and Congress allowed it to pass, declaring November 11th as Veterans Day. Today, on November 14th, we are celebrating all the veterans who came out today, as well as everyone who has ever served. I have the honor of introducing our keynote speaker for this morning, Mr. Hartzell. Mr. Hartzell is a retired Air Force veteran where he served for 4 years. A notable mission during his service to our country is Operation Iraqi Freedom. He flew that mission twice. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Hartzell.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to start by thanking the Bradford FFA for hosting this special event. Also, I want to thank all of those among us who, despite the risk and sacrifice, raise their hand to serve and defend the country, our veterans. Active duty service members, guardsmen, and reservists. Your service has helped us keep our country safe and its citizens free. It wasn't until a few years after I was out of the military, my son was born. We're talking about what if he wanted to join the military. My response was he would have my full support, as it was one of the best decisions I ever made. But with that, I asked my parents if they were ever worried. Their answer was all the time when I was overseas. The statement got me thinking. I supported him in anything he ever wanted to do, but I would also worry about him. Not only does the service member sacrifice, but also so does the family. Not being able to see or talk to their loved ones for weeks, months, or even longer. Missed holidays, missed birthdays, missed the birth of their child. With that, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge those families of members of the military, mothers, fathers, children, spouses. Thank you. About 17 years ago, I sat where some of you sit right now. I was starting my senior year. In college, school wasn't really my thing, but I wanted to continue working with computers and networking because that's what I enjoyed. So I decided to enlist in the Air Force. I enlisted towards the beginning of my senior year, and once graduation came, I was off to basic training. After basic training, I went to tech school in Biloxi, Mississippi, where I started learning about the different pieces required for my job as a computer, network, switching, and cryptographic systems technician. After tech school, I went to my first assignment in Warner Robins, Georgia, as a member of the 54th Combat Communications Squad. Combat Communications sounds like a pretty cool name, doesn't it? As a member of a Combat Communications Squadron, we were able to go anywhere in the world and deploy a base in support of a natural disaster or war. Being a Combat Communications entailed a lot of live-fire training as we deploy our own security, and a lot of field exercises setting up equipment to prepare for anything that would come up. I did my first tour in Baghdad, Iraq in 2008, and a second tour in 2010 in support of Operation Iraqi Retreat. I was also a member of the DICE, which is Deployable Intelligence Combat Element team, and deployed to Al Dhafar Air Base in the United Arab Emirates in 2009 for support of the Dubai Air Show. Along with those, I've seen many other countries, Ireland, Romania, Germany, and Italy, just to name a few, and several states around the United States. So to me, what does being a veteran mean? The definition of a veteran is a person who served in the military. But to me, there is a different meaning. To me, being a veteran means you served in the armed forces and you were willing to, and still are, give everything and expect nothing in return. It means you volunteer to serve so others have a choice. The choice to say what you think, to worship as you choose, and to be what you want to be, and the choice to live where you want to live. Being a veteran means learning the measure of a person is who they are and not what they are. Learning that the person who is a little different from you is really like you. They love, they fear, they care, they laugh, they cry. So remember, each time you see someone who's served our country, just lean over and say thank you. That's all most need, and in most cases, it will mean more than any medal they could have been awarded or were awarded. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hartzell, for your words of wisdom, and thank you for your service to our country. Please accept this token of appreciation for being our keynote speaker this morning. Megan Wood and Dalton Branson will continue with the program.
My name is Megan Wood, and I am FFA, and I am the Bradford FFA Chapter Secretary. As a sophomore here at Bradford, I have the distinct honor of introducing each of the veterans in attendance with us today. We will be presenting each veteran with a thank you card written by our Bradford elementary students, as well as a gift bag to mark today's celebration. The gift bags will be passed out later. Please stand or raise your hand as your name is called. Rocco Latina, U.S. Air Force, 20 years. Jeremy Cox. Richard Appleby, Navy, 1971 to 1974. Bruce Smith, Sergeant, Army. Jimmy Siders, Army, 4 years. Angela Tidebear, Air Force, 10 years. Jalen Hackett, Army veteran. Stephen Schaefer, U.S. Marine Corps, 4 years. Fred Stay, Navy, 4 years. Charles Engel, Air Force, 4 years. Leroy Applegate, Navy. John Sargent, Ohio National Guard, 20 years. And again, Cody Hartzell. Layla Brewer will continue the program.
Half of them didn't work.
Hello, my name is Layla Brewer, and I'm currently a sophomore and a member of the Bradford FFA. Today would not have been possible without many people working to make today a success. Thank you again to Mr. Hartzell for your inspiring words as our keynote speaker this morning. Thank you to our administration, maintenance staff, technology director, Hartzell, and many other staff members, students, and FFA members who have helped to make our celebration a success. Thank you to the Bradford FFA for their donation of items to make pancakes and Weaver's Eggs and sales for their donation of eggs, which allowed us to treat the veterans to breakfast this morning. Please join me in a round of applause for all of these individuals. Thank you to the committee and the FFA members who organized and put today's celebration together. They did an awesome job to put in a lot of effort over the last 2 months to make today a success. The committee includes Dalton Branson, Megan Wood, Avery Hellman, Landon Hellman, Katie Kitts, Daphne Levy, and myself. Please join me in a round of applause for all these individuals. And lastly, thank you again to the veterans who joined us today and all the veterans everywhere. Please join me in a round of applause for those who served in our country. Now, I would ask you that you please rise and direct your attention to the flag and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated and remain in your seats, and Mr. Barr will provide you with the dismissal instructions.
First off, let's give these guys a nice round of applause again. Also, thank you guys very much for the way we acted in this. This is a very special day. At this time, elementary, the way you came in, you will go out. Middle school, high school, same. First period is going to be a little bit longer. We're going to be on a 1-hour delay schedule at the middle school, high school level. So, file out nice, calmly, quietly, back to class. Have a great day.